So today, my dear listeners, we have something very, very fun to share. I do apologize for there not being a video last week. I got very busy and then I left on vacation. So I do apologize, but we are back. We are making videos again today. And I had something very cool happen on vacation that I just feel like is worthy of sharing with you guys and discussing a little bit. So I'm sorry I don't have any footage of this. I wasn't intending to make a video on it, but here we go anyway. We went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina over this past weekend with my family. In Myrtle Beach, there is a game store called Player's Choice down there. It's a very, very nice store. If you're ever in the area, I definitely recommend you go. But I picked up 2 N64 games while I was there. I picked up Fighting Force 64 and I picked up Rat Attack. This was actually a very nice pickup because this has skyrocketed in value recently. This time last year, this game was about $70, $60-70. Now it's sitting at $160. I have no idea why this game skyrocketed like it did. A lot of N64 games have gotten more expensive recently, and I can only assume that that's in part due to the analog 3D releasing and people remembering, oh, hey, I want to play N64 games. Let's go get as many as I can and pay as much as I can for them. It's annoying, but it's where we are. At the Raleigh Retro Gamers show last year in September, I could have picked this up for like $70 and I didn't. And I've been kicking myself for it ever since because the prices have gone crazy. I got this at Player's Choice for just right around $100. So still annoying that these games are getting that expensive, but it is significantly under what the going rate is for it. So that's a win that I'll take. But that's not the main point of what we're talking about here. Getting these two means that I have 286 N64 games. I have 10 to go. I'm almost there. Something I've been working on for years at this point. I am almost there. And I wanted to share with you guys the ones that I am still missing. With Southeast Game Exchange coming up, I do intend to get several more. I'm hoping beyond hope that I can get all but 2 at Southeast Game Exchange this year, or at least by the end of Southeast Game Exchange, in case I find another one floating around somewhere before the con. So I wanted to share those with you guys right now. This spreadsheet is in alphabetical order, so we're going to just hit them in alphabetical order. I still am missing Carmageddon 64. That's one that oddly enough I don't see very often at all. I've seen it before, but it tends to be a little difficult to find. I'm missing Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. That one's not hard to find at all. It's just always well above the going rate for it, and I don't want to do that. Of course, I'm missing the big boy, the Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. That one's gonna be very difficult to get my hands on just for the sheer fact that it costs so much. That's one of the ones that I'm not expecting to get at Game Exchange this year. One that's surprisingly eluded me was Donald Duck's Going Quackers. Anytime I find it, it's always in terrible shape, which is annoying because it's not like an overly expensive one. So it's one I could easily get for a fair price and good condition. It's always in terrible condition whenever I see it. I'm missing the Duck Dodgers game. That's another one that I hardly ever see. And anytime I do, it's covered in Blockbuster labels or something. I'm missing Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. This one I'm kicking myself a little bit too, because I've seen it a couple of times in the past for relatively cheap and have just never picked it up. And it frustrates me a little bit that I've never pulled the trigger on it, but I can't do anything about that now because this is just where we're at. I'm missing International Superstar Soccer 2000. One that I'm surprisingly haven't picked up yet is NBA In the Zone 2000. That's like the cheapest one that I have left to get. I rarely ever see it, and the few times that I have seen it, it's always just been in garbage condition. And like, even if it's a cheapie, I don't want to get a bad condition game just because it's cheap, you know? It's like, if I'm going to spend money on these, I want them to be in decent shape. I'm missing PGA European Tour. That's another one that I've seen a couple of times, but they're always asking like astronomically over what its going rate was. And now the going rate's even more, so we'll see. Although oddly enough, I see that one boxed more often than loose, which is very interesting to me. And last but not least, I am missing the other Grail of the Collection, Super Bowling. And that's another one that I don't expect to get at Game Exchange simply because it costs so much. If I have my way, if I can save up enough money, that's going to be the 2, Sculptor's Cut and Super Bowling are going to be the 2 that I don't intend on picking up at Game Exchange. I'm hoping to have the rest of them by the end of the con, and that's my goal. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to the past 2 weeks. I just want to thank you guys for having come on this adventure with me over the years. This has been a whole lot of fun getting here, and I just really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. So I want to thank you guys for being here, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you continue to enjoy it as we get closer and closer to that complete N64 set. We're so close I can taste it, and just thank you guys for making it as much fun to collect so I can share it with you guys as it is to actually play the games. That's it for me for this one. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, y'all.